Hey everybody, and welcome to TPG's world. It is me, TPG. I am so glad that you are here and such a part of my life. Welcome to my world. It is a crazy, crazy place to be, but it's my world. So I'm so glad that you decided to come and spend it with me. As you know, yesterday, August 4th, was my 1 year anniversary. Today is August 5th, 2018, but yesterday was my 1 year anniversary of my return to YouTube. And so I wanted to kind of do a year in review and talk about like what I've gone through on YouTube and everything. So this might be a little bit lengthy video, but I just kind of wanted to go over some things with you and kind of show you where I've gone from then to now. So as many of you know, 5 years ago I did videos in a channel called Bradley's World, which was the original title of this channel. And I just started vlogging, making videos. You know, I didn't have but like maybe excuse me guys, it's 3 o'clock and it's like really early in the morning, like 1 in the morning. It feels like 3, but it's like 1 in the morning. So yeah, I'm just a little tired, my bad. So anyway, I had a channel called Bradley's World, and I think I had like 30 subscribers, and so I thought I was the bomb. I was like, oh my god, 30 people watch me, holy god, you know, I was so excited. Well, my little brother Danny took ill and ended up in 2014 dying, and he was 41 years old. And when my brother died that year, 2014, I became a blur. I remember locking myself into a room and not coming out of my house. My emotional state totally changed. I was a total recluse. I was like a walking zombie almost in a lot of ways. It was a really rough period for me. It took a long time for me to overcome what I had gone through, and I probably should make a video about it, and maybe I will, but you know, that went on. So anyway, I stayed away from YouTube. I still watch videos and stuff like that, but I really didn't make videos. I never really thought I would ever be anything more on YouTube again. And then in 2017, I lost my mom in April of that year. And that was also the second hardest day of my life, besides losing my brother, was losing my mom. My mom was in her early 60s. She was very young. I miss my mom. I was a mama's boy completely. And I was so scared of falling into a dark, dark, dark rut. I didn't know what was going to happen. So May and June and July were kind of like whatever. So I got reconnected in early April. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Early August with one of my first friends, I guess. And I made him a private video, which he actually never got to view. But I thought to myself, wait a minute. I'm going to return to YouTube and make vlogs about my life. This will keep me from falling into a dark rut. If I want to talk about my mom's death, or if I just want to talk about my life, I can do that on YouTube. I don't think a lot of people will listen, but I'm going to make it. I said, you know, it's going to be kind of my outlet so that I don't fall back into this deep, dark place that I was when my brother died. So I sat down and I made my first video, and I began to vlog my life, because I got to thinking, you know, when I'm gone and I leave this earth, I just wanted to have mattered. I wanted to share some of my stories, some of my experiences, and some of the crazy things that I've done in my life, and maybe have them documented somewhere so people could, you know. And I thought, you know, if one person watches me, if one person is touched by my story, then it's all worth it. So I began making vlogs and just kind of sat down doing them. I didn't really expect them to go far. People really started liking me. I started getting a lot of letters, started getting a lot of comments. I was really kind of shocked. I was like, oh my god, wow, this is so cool. I have like, my 30 subscribers went to 50 subscribers. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I got 50 people that watch me. Oh my gosh, you know, I got some thumbs up. I was so excited, you know, so much different than today, you know, but I was so excited. Anyway, then I started, you know, I realized that when it became 100 subscribers, I could get a live stream. Well, I had some people help me get to 100 subscribers, which I thought I was on top of the world. I was just so ecstatic that I had reached 100 subscribers, and I did my very first live stream. Now, when I started live streaming, that's when my world really changed. That's when I began to meet people in a more open forum where I could actually chat with them, they could chat with me and things like that. And that's where my YouTube life began to change. I fell very fast friends with somebody on YouTube who I thought had my back, who I really trusted, who I believed wholeheartedly was someone who really wanted to be my friend, who was going through the same experience I was going through and things like that. I would listen to anything this person told me about my channel. I would do whatever this person told me to do about my channel. And I noticed more and more this person would say, so what are you going to do, TPG, when you hit this many subscribers? And I'd say it, and the next thing I know, when this person hit that many subscribers, they would do what I was doing. So I would always look like I was copying them. I did notice this person was constantly accusing everyone, including myself, of copying them, which was very funny because we're two totally different channels. They were a makeup and beauty channel, and I was a reviewer and a vlogger, and so I didn't know how I ever could copy this person, but I was like, whatever. So then this person, the jealousy started seeking. I was doing really well in my live streams and things like this. So this person set out to get me destroyed and started telling things about me to some bigger YouTubers. I also had a slight feud with two YouTubers, which should have stayed between us, but instead this other person decided to add more fuel to the fire and kept that feud going, which became incredibly big, and it was really hurtful for me because the first two people I got into an argument with were two people who I love still to this day with all of my heart. I love both these women, and they know that since then they have been forgiven, and I have been forgiven, and I love them both dearly. They are two of my favorite people on YouTube. I'm not going to say their names, but they know who they are. They were the first people in their live streams to embrace me and to love me. They helped me get my first 100 subscribers. They just were awesome women, and so when I got attacked by them so viciously, it was really hard for me because I love them so dearly. But later on, a long time after this other person faded out, we were able to connect. But anyway, back to the story. So this person, this woman, began to tell, we would talk on the phone every day for hours. And this woman would constantly talk about YouTube and talk about everybody on YouTube and every channel and blah, 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 and da, da, da. And I started noticing a pattern here, and then another person got involved. And this other person, the one person was saying she was doing it all, but anyway, I don't really know who was doing what, but a craziness ensued. So when they tried to dox me, they found out there was nothing on me. They had really nothing on me. The big-time YouTuber that was coming after me or came after me, she had nothing on me. They found out I'd never been to jail. I didn't have a bad record. I was a teacher. She even tried to go, so the beauty channel lady tried to go as far as to say I was actually working at Dunkin' Donuts. I was not in education, blah, blah, blah. Which was a lie, partially because I do work at Dunkin' Donuts, and I did at the time. I worked part-time at Dunkin'. I've always done that. I've always said that, however, in all of my videos. You guys know that I've always worked part-time there, so that was nothing new. When they didn't get that information, they then tried to throw it around to say that I was someone else who had been on YouTube years ago and created this big scam, just a whole bunch of stuff. Well, luckily, a channel that I love, I'm not going to say their name, but their initials are STS, two wonderful channels who by the time I'd fall in love. This channel took me under. They found out the truth. They defended me against this big time YouTuber and just really kind of saved the day for me. And I, to this day, love STS. They're wonderful. I love you both. Thank you so much for that. I will always have loyalty to them for that because they jumped in and at least found out the truth and set the truth to be known. I was truly this nice southern gay guy who was just on YouTube to talk and make videos. So this whole feud continued. The thing was, oh, I'm sorry. I was already told. I was read letters. I knew what this person had already done, that she had given all my personal information to these people, all kinds of stuff. I already knew what was going on. And basically, I lost a lot of subscribers and a lot of people that watched my videos and stuff like that. This person thought they could take me down. However, a year later, I'm still here and they're not. The bad part is this person also lost some loved ones, and every time I would try to talk about my mom, which is what I came to YouTube for, this person would be like, oh no, you can't do that. I am grieving and da-da-da, and they would even go as far as, and this is funny because I was able to trace the IP addresses, even go as far as to write me letters under fake names, write me comments and things like that, saying, you're copying this person, how dare you, this person's mom, this person just lost a loved one, blah, 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 blah. So it was all about them. So I wasn't allowed to grieve my mom's death on YouTube because of this person. And it took a long time for me to get over that, to the point that I actually thought about leaving YouTube. I never came to YouTube for all this craziness. But eventually I was able to talk to this person on the phone. I was able to say, you know what, I'm sorry if I ever did anything to offend you, which I don't feel I did, but if I did, here it is. And we haven't spoken much since then, and that's okay. It was where it was. And after that, I learned to kind of step out and start becoming my own person and doing my own thing on YouTube. This person didn't want me to have any friends or anything like that. when I first started. Well, once I stepped away, I began to meet some of the most amazing, amazing, amazing people that I have ever met. And I'm just going to mention a few people throughout the day, and please don't think if I leave your name out or whatever that I don't love you, because I have, y'all, since after that part of my experience happened and I was able to heal from that, and then the first two women that I got into the feud with, they came to me and apologized, and I still love them both. They know who they are, as I said. They know I love those two women. They're fun. They're one of the greatest people I've ever met, and they were there. STS helped me get to 300 subscribers. I did a 300 subscriber video giveaway. I then reached 500 subscribers through I think STS helped me get 500. And then I reached 1,000. And when I reached 1,000, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. But along the way, I met some amazing people. I met some of the greatest people. People like Joy Emily and Captain Beardface, or Sid's Angel Debbie Davis, Tracy Plans, Lisa's Paradise, Just Ann, Anna Banana, STS, Lisa Archie. So many amazing, amazing, amazing people that started reaching out to me in friendship and becoming friendships. Chia Mama and I became friends. So many wonderful YouTubers. Tammy Minna and I, Tammy Sully and I started at the same time. Like, all of us were I just was embracing Sugar, the Sugar Show. So many people. I'm just telling you, the names are popping into my head. Simply Coastal. Like, so many different people that I met along my journey of YouTube that I absolutely loved. The Chatta Girl, loved her, love her. Raina, randomly Raina, one of my favorite people on YouTube. Still one of my favorite people who's been with me since I think my very first live stream is a woman named Just Us Hambricks, and I still love Justice. She was one of my first mods in my chat. Absolutely adore her, absolutely love her. Sharon Simply Southern has been with me for a long time, since the beginning. So a lot of these people that have followed me along the way. And as I started to get more and more, watched videos, I was like, wow, I'm just a guy from a trailer in South Carolina. This is crazy. So I began to try to stay away from drama. I tried to start doing my own thing, and I experimented with my channel. I did reviews for a while, and those did okay. I did food. I would eat on camera sometimes, not mukbanging, but I started doing live streaming. Like, one of the biggest events that happened in my year in review, I want to make sure I definitely hit this, was my favorite novel, called Something Like Summer, was made into a film, and I got to go to one of the premieres of the film in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was a big thing we talked about in my live streams as well as on the video that led up to my going to Atlanta. And you can see the video for this still today. And I did a live stream, going to Atlanta, and then when I got to Atlanta, I did a live stream going into the theater, and I went out to eat in a restaurant, and oh my God, there was two of the actors there. So I remember everybody in the live stream was like, go talk to him, and I did get to actually talk to the actors and had a great experience. It was so much fun. I did a review, and that was one of the big events, a live stream. And then Christmas came, and I got to decorate my studio, and I got to meet a lot of wonderful people. By that time, I sent out over 100 Christmas cards. I was, just filled with so much love at Christmas time. It was for not having my mom, it was a really rough year, because I had lost my mom. So this last Christmas was my second year without her, and everyone is still bad. I still hurt because I felt fairly given the chance to grieve my mom on YouTube because of this person and this person's little cronies that they would have write me letters and stuff. So that still hurts. However, I don't fear these people anymore. I don't fear anybody anymore. As far as that goes, this person no longer holds power over me. I know now what true friendship is by the people that I've met on YouTube. Like I said, I talk to Debbie and Tracy on a daily basis. Without those two women, I don't know what I would do. Sometimes we don't always all three see eye to eye, and we've had our own share of differences, but those two women have been a part of my life for so long now that it feels like I've known them forever. They're my sisters. They can call me a hoe, but nobody else better call me a hoe, kind of thing. I always will love those two women. I was very blessed to have them in my life. I love you, Debbie, and I love you, Tracy, and I don't tell you ladies that enough, but you are the most amazing things to have ever happened to me in a long time. Captain Beardface and Joy Emily reached out to me in a very personal text, a very personal letter to me once, and we have started an amazing friendship that has just grown and grown and grown and grown and grown into an amazing thing. That's my brother and my sister. I talk to them all the time in Texas, and I just love the friendship that I share with them. I'm planning on actually meeting them on my 50th birthday. Someone else that has touched my life in a wonderful way is Sharon Lee or Sharon Wise. I love that woman. We have reached out to each other. Douglas Fairchild, one of my very first friends on YouTube as well, first male friends on YouTube. He is a wonderful live streamer, wonderful friend, doesn't live far from me. We used to live stream together. Just an amazing friend, amazing man, just someone who makes me laugh. Him and Project Dorton, his friend, when I want to watch great fun videos, I go watch them. These were the people that I started to become inspired by, people who started inspiring me to do better, to be a better vlogger, to be a better live streamer. I was inspired my first time by a lady named Dreamer73 Femme. She's amazing, and I still watch her videos to this day. She was the first person to ever really inspire me to do YouTube videos. So as I said, I was doing reviews, I did Vlogmas, I did all that stuff, I was making videos, and I was working my butt off of my channel constantly. And before I had gotten rid of the other person, it was always nothing was good enough, nothing was good enough. So I really had to build my confidence up in that time to believe, hey, I can do this. Well, after the holidays came and went, I ended up in the hospital with an appendicitis attack. And as you know, by that time, I was also struggling with my job, and I was really unhappy with my job, and I vlogged about it a lot. I had a really horrible coworker last year that carried on into this year, and it was just a horrible experience for me. I was very, very unhappy. I was at a very bad time. My health was really, really bad. So I had an appendicitis, and as I was in the hospital, I still laughed because Debbie Davis, I texted her, and Debbie was on the phone. Debbie was, I tell y'all, Debbie would have went into the emergency room, into the operating room with me if I could have put that woman on speakerphone. She called the hospital all the time and checked on me. She called my cell phone. She made a video. She was like my own personal nurse. Debbie checked on me, but not just Debbie, everyone reached out to me. STS, Just Anna Banana, Chia Mama, so many people were calling me Kathy. So many people, and people that I don't even know if they want their names mentioned, were writing to me in emails, and they were calling my cell phone to the point, and they were calling the hospital to the point that the nurse actually came in and asked me to silence my cell phone and to please get off the phone because I would needed to get sleep, or they were going to knock me unconscious because people were constantly calling and texting me, which was the greatest feeling because inside I was really starting to feel really sad and alone because of what I was going through at work and everything. So I got out of the hospital, I came home, I was surrounded by so much love and such a great relationships. I had lost a few friends along the way. I felt, I wasn't speaking to some of my friends. Lisa's Paradise had gone off, and people I was talking to regularly, they had gone off, started doing their own thing. But I still felt so much love, just so much amazing love. So I ended up getting moved to a different classroom. I was out of work for a little while. I ended up returning to work, and I went to a new classroom, which I will be doing next year, doing pre-K, special ed, and I absolutely loved it. I just was absolutely in love with this job now. I feel so excited to do it. So after that, kind of went, and I continued my channel doing vlogs, vlogging about different things, making videos, doing my live streams. I started live streaming every Saturday, which an idea came from a woman named Adventures with Talia, who I truly, truly miss on YouTube. Talia, if you're watching this, I love you, and I miss you so much. She wrote me one day, texted me, I said, what are you doing? I said, nothing. It was a Saturday morning. She said, let's go on camera and eat breakfast and hang out. So we started a whole breakfast with the TPG and Talia videos. They were really fun. I enjoyed doing them. And life got a hold of her, and she had to leave YouTube for a while. But I truly miss you, girl. I love you, and I hope that you'll come back to YouTube. Just Us Hambricks and I started talking. Just Us is so funny. I just want you to know, Just Us, that I love you. You are somebody who has touched my world in a way I will never forget. She's the one who's really encouraging me to do AMSR videos. Her and I, as well as Sharon Simply Southern, are really talking to me about doing AMSR videos and giving me ideas and things like that. So it's something I'm definitely looking into doing. After that, I just summer came, and as summer hit, I began teaching a summer school course 4 days a week. I began working back at Dunkin' Donuts because after my surgery, as you guys know, I only didn't have enough sick time to cover, so I lost a lot of time, which is part of the reason I'm still working at Dunkin', because I have so many expensive medical bills. Also, throughout the year, a student knocked my tooth loose, and I was unable to get the school district to pay for it because my coworkers didn't see it, and all of that kind of stuff. So I ended up having to take out a loan to get the tooth pulled and put back in, to put in a replacement. So just a lot of crazy things that happened in my life this year as far as that went. But I kind of slacked off a little bit on making videos in the summer and things like that just because of where I was. But emotionally and physically. But I ended up, guys, after that, I got to do a lot of things. I did as what I could over the summer. My live streaming is kind of slacked off and all that kind of stuff. So coming up this year, first of all, before I say what's coming up, I want to say thank you for a wonderful year. The good and the bad, because the bad stuff that I talked about in the beginning, it truly taught me to learn. It made me stronger. It made me a more independent YouTuber. It made me a very independent vlogger. It made me really learn to value the people in my life that I absolutely love and adore. Sharon, Doug, Tracy, Debbie, oh my gosh, Captain, Joy, everything in my life that I truly love. And the one thing that it's also brought me before the end of the year and before this video runs out of space is love. I've met someone, guys, as you guys know, I have someone very special in my life, and he is truly a blessing to me every single day, and I would not have it any other way in my life without this person. He is my heart, and he will be here in a week, and I get to spend some time with him. So he'll be here in just 1 week, and I'll get to spend time with him, and so I'm really excited about that. So please, guys, just understand that every kind email you guys have written me, or every card you guys have sent me, or anything, any gift I've gotten, or anything like that that I've received from you guys, just know I love you, and it was very much appreciated. I wasn't expecting it, and it was very overwhelming. The amount of love I got at Christmas and my birthday and this, that, and the other was truly, truly, truly special. My birthday last year was kind of ruined by this woman. She made sure that a lot of people didn't send me cards and stuff like that on my birthday because she was incredibly jealous. But it's still, the ones that did was very, very appreciated. I just learned too, I was so humbled and shocked, and I was just so overwhelmed at the love I had and how people really just did care about me and care about my life. And I truly grew to care about other people. So thank you so much, as I said earlier in my video, for being a part of my life, for spending this last year with me. I'm looking so forward to the next crazy year that we're going to take. As I said, I'm going to try AMSR videos. I may go back to doing some reviews. I've had some people ask me about them. And I forgot one important thing that happened in my year in review. In my year in review, in October, a young puppy was born. I had 6 dogs already. A young puppy was born that no one wanted. I ended up keeping her, named her Waffles, and Waffles has become a big thing here on YouTube with me and my channel. She's very much a part of my channel, Waffles and I are. She even has her own line of merchandise at my merchandise store. Also, this year, one thing I wanted to cover real quick before I go is Big Mama passed away. Big Mama was my boxer, one of my pride and joys. I love that dog. I miss her every single day. As much as I miss my mom and I miss my brother, I miss Big Mama. So all of us miss Big Mama. You can definitely feel that there's a change in the air, that Big Mama's no longer with us. So anyway, guys, thank you again for being a part of my world. Please stick with me this year. I'm going to do some more live streams. I'm going to be going to some exciting places. I'm spending Christmas in Chicago. I'm spending, I'm going to be in Charleston next weekend, so I may do some stuff there, but just stick with me. I'll go back to doing the car vlogs and doing a lot more vlogging and a lot more stuff that's going to be going on in my channel. Like I said, I'll try to go back and do some reviews. I'm going to try these AMSR videos. I got a few ideas. I don't know how they'll take off, but I hope you guys will stick with me. But for those of you that have, I love you so much, and thank you for just listening to a guy from the trailer parks, a guy who truly just wanted to come on here and have a place to vent. And maybe now that I'm not surrounded by that negativity of that person who was constantly trying to drag me down and write me letters and things like that, and have her and her other little friend who had a channel write me bad letters and stuff, that I will actually be able to mourn my mom and talk about my mom. I made a comment that I was gonna do a video about my mom, and 3 days later this person put out a video about theirs. So there was just a lot of things like that. So I plan to do that. But anyway, guys, thank you again. I love each and every one of you. I'm going to go because it's very, very late, and I want to get a little bit of sleep because tomorrow I have rehearsal for Hairspray. Another thing I forgot, during this year I got cast as Mama Turnblad in the musical Hairspray, and so I've been doing a channel called Becoming Mama, One Man's Journey to playing Edna Turnblad, which is a series I'm doing here on my channel, so I hope you guys will check that out as well. Follow my journey as Mama. Anyway, guys, I love you guys again, and remember, hating is a disease, and some folks need to get well soon. You can get my merchandise at your store, at my store. Check it out. Get you a TPG t-shirt. Lovely t-shirts designed by Captain Beardface. You guys rock. See you soon. Love you. Bye.